Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett is a tragic comedy in two acts, with a circular structure that mirrors the themes of existentialism, absurdity, and the human condition. Here's a breakdown of the two acts. Act 1, Opening Scene. The play opens with two characters, Vladimir and Estragon, standing near a tree. They engage in idle conversation, with Estragon trying to remove his boots, while Vladimir reflects on various topics, including life and death. They are waiting for a mysterious figure named Godot, who never arrives. Dialogue and repetition. Their conversations reflect themes of monotony, despair, and confusion. They often forget details of their past, including how long they've been waiting for Godot or why exactly they're waiting. The appearance of Pozzo and Lucky. Pozzo, a pompous and dominating figure, arrives with his servant, Lucky, who is tethered by a rope around his neck. Pozzo boasts about his status and treats Lucky cruelly, making him carry his luggage and follow his commands. Lucky is eventually made to perform a dance and later to think, delivering a long, nonsensical monologue. The boy's arrival. A boy arrives towards the end of the act, bringing a message from Godot, who will not come today, but surely will come tomorrow. The boy leaves, and Vladimir and Estragon contemplate leaving, but decide to wait. Closing. The act ends much like it began, with the two men continuing their wait and discussing leaving, but ultimately staying. The refrain, "Nothing to be done," resonates throughout. Act 2, Repetition of themes. The second act mirrors the first in many ways. Vladimir and Estragon are still waiting by the tree. The setting is slightly different, with the tree now sprouting a few leaves, suggesting the passage of time. Changes in Pozzo and Lucky. Pozzo and Lucky return, but Pozzo is now blind and Lucky is mute. Their roles have shifted, and Pozzo no longer remembers meeting Vladimir and Estragon before. This encounter further reinforces the play's themes of memory loss, meaninglessness, and the absurdity of life. The boys return. Once again, the boy comes with a message that Godot will not come today, but will come tomorrow. He does not remember meeting them the previous day. Discussion of suicide. Vladimir and Estragon discuss hanging themselves from the tree, but they do not follow through with it. This discussion highlights their feeling of hopelessness and existential despair, although the tone remains darkly comedic. End of the play. The play ends with the same sense of inaction as the first act. They contemplate leaving, but neither moves. The stage directions indicate they do not leave. Key themes. Absurdity. The play reflects the absurdist philosophy that life is inherently meaningless, and human beings are often engaged in futile efforts to find meaning. Waiting and inaction. Much of the play is about waiting for something that never happens, a metaphor for the human experience of waiting for purpose, salvation, or meaning. Existentialism. The characters face the absurdity of existence and the lack of inherent meaning in life. Their interactions, repetitive conversations, and inability to leave symbolize humanity's struggle with purpose. Memory and time. The characters' hazy recollection of past events and the cyclical nature of the play suggest that time and memory are unreliable and that existence is repetitive. Waiting for Godot is open to multiple interpretations, with its lack of clear answers mirroring the uncertainty of the human experience.